Hello, everybody.
Hello, this is Coffee Talk with Jim and Ash.
Say it right.
This is Coffee Talk with Jim and Ash. I am Jim.
And I don't like that. I'm Ash.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with
Do
you?
it over. You gotta have excitement.
I have tons of excitement. This is you that has
No,
excitement.
do it again. Do it
Hello.
again.
Hello, everyone. This is Coffee Talk with Jim and Ash, and I am Jim.
And I'm Ash. And bump and sip. So today we are coming live from Siena, Texas. We're on vacation, as you can see.
Are we on vacation or it's just hanging out?
Well, whatever case.
It's not
may be.
vacation. It's just,
We in
we just
Siena.
hanging out. We in Siena hanging
We
out.
in Siena, Texas, and y'all can see the beautiful scenery in Texas. If you all ever want to come visit Siena, it's a great place to visit. We have the pool in the background, as you can see. Nice woody
Happy
area.
Father's Day.
If you see
my
a-
wife forgot that.
if you see a deer in the background-
to all the fathers out there, Happy Father's Day. I hope everyone is having a good day. The fathers, Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's
I
Day
hope you
to
guys are
those.
just putting your feet up on the table, is laid back, chill, not doing anything, enjoying your day. If you are a father,
Even if you're acting as if you're a father, you maybe have a adopted child or just a child you're mentoring. You don't have any kids biologically, but you're taking care of them and your male role father figure. Happy Father's Day to you.
so yeah, and so
Father's Day ends at 12 a.m. So y'all have a few more hours to just relax and enjoy.
and ladies who have fathers, in their life, treat your fathers. If you haven't treated them already, it's already half of the day is gone. Most of the day is gone already. But if you haven't already, make sure your father's in your life and you love your father and everything. Treat them. If you haven't taken them out to a restaurant, rub their feet, rub their back.
Their daddy back feet.
Yeah, all of it. Rub their
I
back.
just can't see myself rub my daddy's feet. I'm gonna ask him.
Do it all. It's
I'ma
like
ask my daddy,
anything
will he
they
let me-
ask.
will he let me
anything they
give a
ask.
pedicure?
Heck, you know what? Believe it or not, sometimes men do like money. Like give your daddy some money. Hey, dad, here's $20. Go do what you want with it. Because we always giving money away. So, but when money comes to us from our family, it's like, wow, you giving me some money? Oh, we appreciate that. So thank you for that. So give them some money too. Oh, you know what?
No, I didn't give you any money. What we get you for
a really good,
Father's Day?
a really good Father's Day gift for real though. Listen, really good Father's Day gift. Not saying my gift was bad. I like my gift. I got a wallet and I got a card, which is I got it's an electronic wallet now.
It's not an electronic wallet, but it's a wallet that can store cards in there. And it's supposed to be. I don't know what it is, but it's a nice high tech wallet.
Well, high tech wallet, okay, but something that, especially as men get older, they love cologne. Men like cologne. Like people like to smell. We like to smell good. So if you want to get really want to get in, with your father or your husband who was a father, get some nice smell goods, because smell goods, we love that. We love smell goods.
So again, we're here on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all social media platforms. Here, just Coffee Talk with Jim and Ash. We've been married for 15 years, and we love to share, help other married couples. Is why we get on this thing right here. But we also are business owners. We're business partners.
Yeah, we don't have our business cups, in this nice Siena,
We're in Siena, Texas, and we forgot our business green rose insurance cups. But that's what we do as a married couple. We enjoy working with one another. And so if anybody needs any type of insurance, what type of insurance do you do, Jamal?
I do auto, home, flood, life, commercial, all those.
And I specialize in health. So dental, vision, health, ACA, Medicare. I'm going to help you with all of those needs. Everybody needs health insurance. So, and also, some people don't need dental insurance. And I have a great dental plan that the network is so huge. Most, if not all, dentists accept that. So I do want to make note of that as well. I have this company that is nationwide. So it doesn't matter what state you're in. Just reach out to me, the Medicare lady. That's what I call myself. And I'll help you out.
Well, what are you talking about today? So, if you guys haven't heard already, there's this thing that's going on in the news. I think it definitely went viral online. It went viral. I think also it was on the news as well. All right, so we're going to talk about today a father taking his daughter into the women's bathroom.
Two daughters.
Two daughters. And he wanted to find
Young daughters.
Young daughters. They were 3 and 5. And TikTok, usually you guys are there for me. I can get your comments. If you got, I wanted to hear your opinion on this. Do you think a father should be able to take his two daughters, like especially if they're young, into the women's bathroom? Is it okay? Is it something you can do? What would you do in that particular situation? Would you take your daughters, if into the bathroom? If you had, if you didn't want to go to the men's bathroom, would you go to the women's restroom? Well, I mean, is that a good thing to do? So yeah, that's what we're talking about. So I want to hear my wife's opinion first. What do you think?
Okay, so I think me and Jamal have different opinions, but when I saw the video, I had compassion for the little girl. So the little girl started crying. This man was yelling, harassing at this young father because he said he shouldn't be in a women's bathroom. This dad was in there with his two little girls. One of them was crying. She was scared. The other man was calling the police on him, telling him to get out of there. And so I felt like, my opinion, if you have two little girls and you don't have anybody to take your kids, okay, some people say just let another lady take them in there. I don't know these ladies. Ladies these days, you can't trust them. Maybe back in 1985, 1990, it might have been a little different, but we in 2026, and people have mental illness is real. So I don't trust anybody taking my daughter to the restroom. And so I think he just should announce, hey guys, I'm coming in, I'm a man, I'm coming to take my two daughters to the bathroom. Bam, and I think that should have been fine.
Okay, so, and honestly, this is why I think the internet gets it. You go to the aftermath of the daughters crying because the guy's saying you shouldn't be in here and all that stuff. You see that point. Let's take it further back, a step back. Let's go to the decision, the thought process of, before you get to the point where the daughter is crying and everything, okay? So if I'm a father, and I've actually done this before with my cousins, my cousins who were girls, and I've seen it happen, many times. First off, when you go to the restroom, in the men's restroom, for all the women that have not been to the men's restroom, our men do not just go out there exposing themselves. We pretty much go use the restroom, wash our hands, get out. Most of us, anyway. Some men might not wash their hands. That's neither here or there. But we're not like out there just showing our private parts, so you don't have to worry about that. So with that being said, if I had my daughters or a young lady that's like can't go to the restroom by herself, I would my first thought would have take her to the men's restroom.
And how you know the men's bathroom was nasty? That's another thing. He might have known that the men's bathroom was nasty.
That's the point. That's the thing, though. This is why you clean it. There's papers.
You clean it. I'm not about to touch anybody else's filth all over.
For my daughter, I mean, you have soap and everything in there. So
if she got to use the bathroom really bad, you going to go get some soap on the sink and wipe the toilet down.
Yeah,
and that's still not going to sterilize it.
Yes. Look. I will wipe it, clean it down as good as I possibly can. But the thing, all the time I would.
By that time, that urine would be trickling down her little thigh.
No, it's not.
You gonna go? Okay, she gotta go to the
not.
bathroom.
The same amount of time.
Filthy seat. So you gonna go to the sink, get some soap. The same amount of time. Wash the toilet off.
Because the thing I will hope as you go into the women's restroom, you will clean it off too. Because
well,
the women's restroom. Because the thing is, you think.
Only an assumption. We don't sit on a toilet. We squat.
There's only an assumption that women's restrooms are cleaner than men's restrooms.
I'm just saying.
That's an assumption.
It's urine on the seats in the women's bathroom, but you wipe it off real quick and you squat. You don't just.
I used to work in a shoe store where in the women's restroom was always dirtier than the men's restroom all the freaking time. Like what the heck were women doing in the?
Because the men probably went in the women's restrooms using the bathroom.
No, they were not. They were not. But I was like, what the heck were the women doing in the restroom? I mean, I'm talking about nasty. So I can't even mention it on social media. It was so nasty. Some of the stuff we found in the women's restroom compared to the men, because for the most part, men just we might have drippings here and there. We splash, whatever, we squirt everywhere, whatever. But at the same time, like, look. Clean it off, wipe it off. Let your daughter tell her business. Wash your hands, and get out. They're not going to be exposed to anything. So that's my thing.
Think.
They're
that's
not.
What you think.
That's how I know. I've been going to men's restroom all my life, so I can tell you.
Here's a question: if you had a daughter that was two daughters, ages 3 and 5, what is your take? Will you take your daughter to the male restroom, or would you take them to the female restroom? Or would you? It just depends. Because my thing is, I would probably say, I'm rethinking some things. Okay, first the daddy can go to the male restroom and say, it's too dirty in here. We gotta go to the female restroom.
That's the only time it has to be extremely dirty, not just
No,
like dirty. It has to be
no.
extremely.
What's extremely dirty versus dirty?
Because like
What's extremely dirty versus dirty?
No. Extremely dirty is just like brown stuff on the toilet seat. Then you use like I don't even want to use that.
Okay.
I don't even want to use that. See, like that's extremely. But you have like little drops here. Clean that, like get some soap, clean it off, clean it real good. Let your daughter squat, or sit, whatever. But it's gonna be clean, good. And after that, you wash your hands, and then when you get home, you take a bath. It's not that bad.
Okay.
Because women's restrooms are just as, if not, honestly, from my experience, they're actually a lot worse than the men's restrooms. So
you ain't been in the women's bathroom too much. You all you talking about is one time when you was in high school, you worked at the shoe store in the mall.
And that restroom was horrible.
Because y'all are high school students, you don't want to clean the bathroom. It's not like y'all was at an embassy suite and you had a maid service.
I used to work at Foot Action.
Well, Foot Locker, they all the same.
That was a public restroom.
Okay. And
so that means
were you a janitor? Were you a licensed janitor? Let me ask you that.
Yeah, who has to be a licensed janitor?
Were you a licensed janitor? No, you were a student that didn't care anyway. Were you not trying to go clean the bathrooms every hour?
We had adults. We took turns cleaning the restroom. And every single time, the women's restroom was way filthier than the men's restroom. It was horrible. So I'm saying, it's not like, again, I'm taking my daughter to the men's restroom. That's the first thing. And then like, it was extremely dirty like that. Where it's extremely
dirty. Here we go with this extremely dirty. That is very opinionated. Because what's extremely dirty to you may not be extremely dirty to me.
Hold up, wait a minute.
I know, I'm saying.
I just told you what my opinion. How's that opinion? I just told you what my opinion was. I just told you
said
exactly
dirty,
what it was.
But your dirty
extremely
is
dirty
is brown stuff.
Brown stuff on the toilet seat, on the floor. That's extremely dirty.
So you're trying to tell me the only way? No, because I would find it extremely dirty if there's water all over the toilets. That all over the floor, that's extremely dirty to me. I don't want to be using the bathroom and there's water, even if it's just water.
Restroom.
I don't care. That's what I'm saying. The men's bathroom, if they had a water leak and water was all over the floor, we going to the women's bathroom.
In most cases, it's not like that.
In most cases, I've been to a men's bathroom too because I couldn't hold it.
And in that situation, I don't think he actually took time to actually even go to the
You don't know. We're just making assumptions. You don't know what he did. He might have went over there.
You're responding to after the fact when the daughter was crying and everything, and the guy, I understand that now with the Kevin or Karen, what you want to make call, what he did was completely uncalled for. He didn't have to record it and call the police and all that stuff. But at the same time, though, it's like that guy still should not have taken his daughters to the. Think about this: if you were in the restroom right at that time, right? If you were a woman to take care of your, and you see this grown man with two little girls walking, would you be okay with that?
Hey, how are y'all doing?
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You know what?
I would speak to the girls.
You probably would.
I would.
But that's not most women.
No, I would speak to the little girls. How are y'all doing?
That's not most women.
And I would probably say something like, your girls are pretty.
Most women in today's times would be like, why are you in the restroom?
No. They see the man with the two little girls.
No,
what you think they're going to do?
It doesn't matter. They're going to say, sir, I can help you with your daughters. You need help.
No, I'm not.
That would be the
because I don't want anybody helping me. No.
That would be the logical response. You like, I would hope, like, if a man is in a bathroom with you with two girls, you're like, hello, how you doing? I can help you with your daughter. You don't have to be in here, sir. You shouldn't be in here. Not.
I'm gonna see the little girls and I'm gonna say,
like I said, that's not logical. My wife,
in your opinion, that's not logical. But in my opinion, it is logical.
If you see her opinions are not logical sometimes.
My opinions are logical.
No, they're not.
Who says that your opinions are logical? You the one saying it depends on how dirty something is, and your dirty is brown stuff on the toilet.
Want to prove how logical mine is versus yours? We already discussed it at a restaurant. The family sided with me versus you. You were the black sheep at that point.
They didn't side.
You were the black sheep.
They did not side.
Yes, you were. Everybody agreed with me. You were the black sheep. You're the only one saying what you're saying now.
I think we've exhausted this conversation.
Just know that I was right and you were wrong.
Okay.
Especially today, as this Father's Day.
The Bible says that if you want
today is Father's Day. That means the day is my day, and I win no matter what.
I'm not about to argue with you. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not about to argue. You
can't win. You can't argue with facts.
I'm not. Anyway, I'm gonna be the bigger person, and
you can be it's Father's Day. I'm always right today. So everything I say go today, and so that's just what it is. You can't argue with facts.
On that note, I will drink a sip of coffee.
Good job.
And you know what?
That's how you bear down. Good job, bear down. That's how you do it. But anyway, guys,
we learned in our Sunday school class. Sometimes it's best to not say anything.
Bear down.
It's best to not
bear down. That's what they call it. Bear down. Good job.
Okay, so what else we want to talk about today?
You're obeying the word right now.
Siena, Texas is very nice.
But we don't have to be here for too long because, like, you know, it is Father's Day. You don't have to give it 30 minutes a day. It's Father's Day. I'm gonna give it hey guys, it's Father's Day. It's my day today. I say we gonna cut it short today.
Okay.
But hey, for all the fathers out there, today is y'all day. Enjoy it. Don't let your wife, girlfriend, mama, anybody tell you anything. It's all day until 12:01 a.m.
And that's about it. 12:01. That's about it.
Everything you say, go. The Father's always right today.
So if you want to go watch anime all day, if you want to go play Spider-Man all day, this is your time to do it. Because at 12:01, I still probably gonna be asleep, so you get a little extra time to sleep. But at 7 o'clock, we getting up. We getting up.
I'm here to like the missed calls, the black emails, like all the things you wanted me to do throughout.
7 o'clock. Okay. So
anyway,
guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next Sunday, regular time. We're a little late today. It is actually about to be 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we'll be back next Sunday around 11:30, I want to say, after church. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Coffee Talk with Jim and Ash.
Bye, guys. See you guys. Bye-bye.